Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. My name is Jasmine Usman Ganang. Today, I'm going to have my demonstration teaching in mathematics. But before I proceed to my demonstration, I would like to show you my lesson plan.
Cause I know sometimes you might fall on your way. Do your head up to get down when things don't fall into place. Mad at the world, yeah, I've been there.
Good morning, students. How are you feeling today? Okay, that's good to hear. So now, may I request Jonapi Tundag to lead us a prayer for Christian and Morsid Khalifa for Muslim prayer. Okay, thank you Tundag and thank you Khalifa. So now let's check your attendance. Okay, you have good attendance for today. So now, let's proceed to our lesson. But before we proceed to our lesson, we are going to recall our last topic. So, what is our last topic? Anyone? Okay, Rodrigo. Very good. Our last topic is about a line number. So who can give me the definition of a line number? Anyone? Johara. Very good. The meaning of a line number is a picture of a graduated straight line that serves as abstraction for real numbers, denoted by R. Every point assumed to correspond to a real numbers. So, the line number is a line that corresponds a real number. So, we have here the example or the illustration of a line number. So in the center of the line, we have 0. To the right, we have positive real numbers. 1, 2, 3, up 10. So in the left side, we have negative real numbers. So this is the meaning of a line number. So any question about our last topic? None? Very good. So now let's proceed to our new lesson for today. Are you excited? Okay. Our new lesson is about absolute value. Any idea what is absolute value? Okay, Dora. Very good. So now, before we proceed to the meaning of a absolute value, let's group yourself into 4. I have here a box that consists of a number, series of a number, so get one and fast. Okay, now you have all your numbers. Very good. So the group 1 should stay here, group 2 there, then 3, 4. Okay, that's good. For the group 1, you have to simplify the given problem. For group 1, you are going to answer this one. For group 2, it's the same. For group 3, we have this one. For group 4, so you have your question each group. I'm giving you 10 minutes to find the absolute value of each question. Okay, are you done? Very good. So now, may I request one each group, one person each group to give us the correct answer for each question. Okay, I think you all answered the question. So now, let's see if your answer is correct by knowing the definition of absolute value. So what is absolute value? Okay, in mathematics, the absolute value or modulus of a real number x denoted absolute value of x is the non-negative value of x without regard to its sign. Namely, the absolute value of x is equal to x if x is positive, and absolute value of x is equal to negative x if x is negative, in which case negative x is positive, and absolute value of 0 is equal to 0. So in absolute value, we are not going to focus on each sign. For example, in this absolute value of x, so example, we have a value of x is negative 9. So in that case, negative 9, although it is negative, we have negative sign inside the absolute sign. We have negative 9. For example, we have this. We have negative 9. So we are going to disregard or hindi natin to papansinin yung negative sign. Why? Because in absolute value, hindi na yun siya tinitignan. Or in other words, we are not going to kumbaga hindi natin siya papansinin kung nakapasok siya sa absolute sign. So by the way, this sign is what we call absolute value. This is the sign of absolute value. That two line, I don't know what to call that one. So that is absolute value. So now let's proceed to examples para mas maintindihan nyo. Okay, just wait. So we have this example. So we have example number 1, find the absolute value of 4. So in that case, we have this line. So from 0 to 5, positive 5, then from 0 to negative 5. So in finding absolute value, in generalization, it is a distance from 0 to the number given. For example, in this example, we have to find the absolute value of 4. So we are going to start from 0 up to 4 units. Ibig sabihin, makaapat ka makamove. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, nag-stop siya dito. So, now we have this unit. So, the answer in this example is what? Okay, very good. The answer is 4 since doon nag-stop yung pagbilang natin. So, we have answer number 4. Copy? Okay, very good. So, again, the absolute value is the distance from 0 up to the number that we are going to find. Another example is number 2. Find the absolute value of 7. So now, it is quite the same with this because it's positive. So we are going to start from 0 and 7 units away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have here 7. So this is the answer for number 2. Okay. From 0, nag-move tayo ng 7 units. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hanggang 7. So ito ang last. So ibig sabihin, yung sagot sa number 2 is 7. Okay? Understood? So now, let's proceed to the third one. Find the absolute value of negative 2 minus 6. As you can see in the example, we have 2 numbers and sides. So in this case, let's solve. Solution. So absolute value of negative 2 minus 6 is equal to, in this case, we need to find first the value of this, yung nasa loob ng absolute sign. So, negative 6, negative 2 minus 6 is what? Okay, very good. Negative 2 minus 6 is equal to 8. So now, since we have the value of this, which is 8, so we have new problem. This one. So now the question is to find the absolute value of 8. So the absolute value of 8, again, from 0, move to the right since it's positive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we end here. We have this one. So the answer is 8. Understood? Any question? None? Very good. So again, in generalization, absolute value is the distance from 0 up to the given number. Okay. No more question? So now, let's proceed to, let's see if you really know what is absolute value. Let's proceed to our Dan, 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 dan. Application. You're going to solve this problem. I'm giving you 5 to 10 minutes to answer each question. Now, are you done, class? Okay, very good. So now, who can answer number 1? Kalipa. Number 2, Salyo. Number 3, okay, Pasete. Number 4, Pasage. And number 5, okay, Rodrigo. Okay, thank you so much, students. So now, let's check your work. So number 1, we have the absolute value of 5. So the answer is, okay, this is correct. We have 5. So number 2, the question is the absolute value of negative 10. So what is the answer? Do you think this is correct? Okay, very good. This is correct. Because even though we have negative sign here, it is the same answer. Ibig sabihin, kahit may negative dito, kung nakapasok siya sa absolute value sign, ang value pa rin ng nasa loob ay yung real number. Okay, so we have 10. So in number 3, do you think this is correct? Okay, you have different answer. But this number 3, the answer is wrong. Why? Because ang negative sign kasi dito, class, nasa labas. So, ibig sabihin, kung hinanap natin ang absolute value ng 9, di ba ang absolute value ng 9 is 9. So, since we have negative outside the sign of the absolute value, so we are going to copy. Ibig sabihin, okay, meron pa ring negative 9 sa final answer. Kasi, okay, the negative sign is outside the absolute value sign. So, number 4. Is this correct? Let's see. Okay, this is correct. In this case, diba, example natin sa number 3, kung dalawa yung numbers sa loob, we are going to find first the value of that number. So, positive 2 minus 10 is equal to negative 8. Oh, this is not correct. I'm so sorry. So, negative 8 is equal to, kasi yung negative 8, yung sagot pa pala nito, yung 2 minus 10. Diba? Then, we have absolute value of negative 8. So, example nito is yung number 2. So, the answer is, okay, the answer is only 8. Get? Okay, very good. So now, let's proceed to example number 5. Is this correct, class? Okay. This is wrong. Why? Because let's solve this one. Negative 4 minus 7. What's his answer? Okay, very good. Negative 11. So, in this case, we have new value. Negative, the absolute value of negative absolute value of 11. So the answer is what? Okay, this is correct. I'm sorry. This is correct because ang sagot dito sa negative 11 is positive 11. So, kapag inapin natin yung negative sa labas, magiging negative 11 na siya. Okay, gets class? Okay, very good. So now, let's have our evaluation. Can you bring or can you get 1/2 sheet of yellow paper and answer this following question? We have this one. For our evaluation, directions in a 1/2 sheet of paper of yellow paper, find the absolute value of the given problem below. So number 1, we have find the absolute value of 2 minus x, where x is equal to 10. Number 2, we have find the absolute value of 2 minus 8 plus absolute value of negative 6. So number 3, find the absolute value of 7 plus absolute value of 7 minus x, where x is equal to 25. So in number 4, we have find the absolute value of 10. Number 5, we have find the absolute value of 4 minus 8 plus absolute value of 8. So now you can start now. Good luck, everyone. Okay, are you done, class? So now pass your paper. Okay? Okay. Very good. So for your assignment, you are going to write at least 5 solving equation containing absolute value with each solution. So in one whole yellow paper, you are going to write your at least 5 solving equation with absolute value, containing absolute value with each solution. So now you can go. Goodbye, class. See you again tomorrow. Thank you and God bless.